But yeah, talking about subscription, maybe
Oh.
we can talk a bit about the new
Crazy.
Google Fitbit thing that came out and a bit
Yeah.
more about maybe in comparison to the Whoop as well.
So we looked a little bit into it. It's called Fitbit Air, the all new Fitbit Air. Maybe we can start classic on the design part because that's where we come from, and I think
That's what we do mainly.
Hello, and welcome back to Kastner Mittwoch with
Jakob and Kai. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
How are you doing, Jakob?
I'm good. I'm good. I had a nice week here in Amsterdam. It was pretty sunny, and we saw a lot. Went a lot outside. Saw some nice parks.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. How about you?
Yeah, also doing very good. Very good. No, yeah, like you said, we did a lot of stuff. Like for example, buying the museum card yesterday.
Yeah, that's true.
For everyone that doesn't know, like there's a museum card where you pay 75 euros,
Yeah.
right? And you can go to like literally every museum. I think in Amsterdam or in Holland in general.
I think in the whole Netherlands you can.
Oh
You
shit!
can go. Yeah.
So we can actually go to the to the Rietveld house
Yes,
in
maybe.
Utrecht.
We can try again. We can get in.
It's crazy because we went there once, but only saw it from the outside, and I
Didn't we went inside?
No, I mean, we went inside and then decided, okay, like we went inside to the reception thing, and then said, okay, yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe.
But now maybe we can go in for free.
But it's pretty nice because one museum is like 25 euros each, or like roughly every museum. So you get your money back 3 times already when you go to 3 museums, or 3 times to the same museum. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Which one would be the first one that you would go to?
I think the Rijksmuseum is kind of nice.
Yeah.
And the one we went to already 2 years ago now, or 3 even, or 4. Oh my god, I don't know.
I think even 5.
No way. Okay.
No, I think 3.
Yeah, I think
maybe 4. Yeah, maybe 4.
The Stedelijk Museum, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a giant bathtub.
Yeah, that one is nice. I also want to go to like the Van Gogh. Obviously.
Yeah.
I think you kind of have to.
Yeah, I'm always thinking, isn't it like too much one artist? I mean, if you're like super into Van Gogh, yeah, go there. I think.
Yeah.
Nice, but usually I think it's cool to see.
The thing is, with art, I'm not into anyone. You know, like I like going into a museum and look at it, but it's not like, okay, oh, I love Van Gogh's paintings. Like I really want to see them. It's more like, just seeing cool stuff.
Yeah, I get that. Maybe it's super nice exhibition. I don't know. I'm just always, sometimes if it's only one artist, maybe it's too much.
Yeah.
But we can go for free now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's good.
That's a good thing. I think there's also like a benefit if you live in Amsterdam with the cinema ticket. They also have the same stuff. I think you pay like roughly 20 euros and you can go to any movie.
Anytime. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Maybe I will get that.
Yeah, maybe I'll get that too.
I was in the cinema 2 times already here, so I should have got it from the beginning.
Yeah, the thing is with that is like how often do I really go to the cinema? Like
but I don't know, in Berlin, for example, when I was like when I had nothing to do, I went just to a super like small cinema. There was more like a bar basically, where you can go in the back rooms, and there was like a cinema thing, and it cost like 7 euros.
Yeah.
And it was like super nice when you just want a chill evening and you have nothing to do or just want to go outside.
True. Have you ever been to a cinema alone?
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's pretty
Crazy.
chill. If you
Yeah.
just want to watch one movie and you just hang out there, grabbing
True.
popcorn.
I feel like it kind of depends because sometimes, especially in Germany, the crowd that you sit with in the cinema is kind of depending on how good the evening is gonna be.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes
Yeah.
they just go too crazy, or like people are just so annoying in the cinema.
But that's what I mean. In Berlin, you had this super nice small cinema, and everybody who was there was really like, okay, I want to watch this movie now.
Yeah.
But I was one time in a big cinema in Berlin at the Alexanderplatz, you know,
Yeah.
where it's like super tourist and full.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in between two groups of people.
Oh
On the
my
right
God.
side, they were pretty young and they were like talking all the time.
Yeah.
And on the left side, they were quite older, but they had like their smartphones on all the time because they were waiting to take a photograph of the screen, you know, of the title of the movie.
Yeah.
But they don't had their phone like dark and then waiting. They had their phone full brightness on like camera on Snapchat or something.
Yeah.
Waiting. And I was like, come on, guys, it's like 2 minutes already in the movies. The title is when is it showing up? Maybe in 5 minutes? Would you want to wait the whole time? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I would lie if I never did that.
Yeah, I did this with like 15 or 12.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
But not with 40.
But my a bad dream would be like that people like that, like like kids are in the movies and maybe just even like go super crazy and just pulling like the 6-7 out of nowhere every time. That will be a fever dream, but
that's why I only go in horror movies so kids can.
But yeah, talking about subscription, maybe we can talk a bit about the new Google Fitbit thing that came out and a bit more about maybe in comparison to the Whoop as well.
All thoughts. We looked a little bit into it. It's called Fitbit Air, the all new Fitbit Air. Maybe we can start classic on the design part because that's where we come from, and I think
that's what we do mainly.
Interesting. So maybe also I mean it's quite hard to see all the time for people who just listen, but it's actually like a wristband, pretty small. I don't know if you can see here, but yeah, if you watch the video, you have an example. And I think the main like look was to get a really personalized, non-looking technical thing. You know, not like the Apple Watch or not like a watch or like a screen stuff you can see that most of the smart watches have, or like I think Xiaomi also has like a Fitbit tracker somehow, and they also have screen on top. But this one is pretty, how do you say, like integrated.
Doesn't feel nonchalant.
Nonchalant Fitbit tracker.
Yeah, it's not screaming I'm a fitness tracker.
Yeah, or in general, it's not screaming I'm a technology. It's more like I'm a wristband. I'm a textile silicone wristband.
Yeah. So it kind of goes hand in hand with what Whoop is doing since they, I think, started the company. Just a really good looking wristband that's not screaming I'm tech, I'm super good, but inside of that it's like
pretty smart
and can track your whole life and tell if you're fit or not.
After a night out you're completely gone. It doesn't look so good. Yeah, thank you.
But my Fitbit tracker looks good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They have like the textile version. I think it's more like the lifestyle, normal, everyday. Then they have like the silicone sport version. And they actually have like a nonchalant version that's called modern premium. It's like super sleek silicone.
Which one is that?
It says simple and luxury. This one.
It's probably with gold, right?
Yeah, with gold or beige. It's like this.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's like super sleek, no pattern outside, only this silver or golden ring.
Yeah, it kind of looks like if you take the normal sport band from an Apple Watch and don't have the Apple Watch.
Yeah,
that's basically the band.
But do you have a favorite one of those? Because I think the textile version is the coolest one, I think.
Yeah. I think the textile version is the coolest. I think you have to kind of feel it to have a
Yeah,
favorite.
maybe it's
It's always a difference if you actually touch it and like, because I'm kind of worried that the textile version is not nice to close with that, like kind of, it's kind of like a, I don't know how they call that mechanism if you have
Velcro, is it?
Velcro. Yeah, where you, oh yeah,
Yeah, I think it is.
yeah. And I think you like usually Velcro is like pretty bad in terms of durability. Maybe I'm pretty sure it's pretty doable, but for me, I also like that, like the little one with, which kind of looks like yeah, kind of like sand, like these little sand gardens that some like people have back, and like where they have a
Oh, you mean the
Zen
Chinese
garden.
Zen garden? Yeah,
Zen
yeah,
garden
yeah.
it's
It's
called.
super
Yeah.
small with the sand. Yeah.
It kind of looks like somebody went over um with
Mm.
like this thing that you do in a Zen garden.
Ah, you mean like the silicone ones?
Yeah,
Oh, these
silicon.
ones. These
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think they're all also pretty nice.
I mean, the textile one comes really close to the Whoop.
Mm.
I mean, I'm one of the
Whoop
Whoop
guys.
owners. I'm one of the Whoop guys. Um, so yeah, I think this one in black is just like the
Yeah, I think
nonchalant version.
the regular. They also have one in red. Usually, I really like this one, but I think it's too much for everyday life. Maybe I don't know. Um, yeah, but pretty interesting. But we talked about it a little bit before. It is, or like the dimensions. It's way not way smaller, but smaller than the Whoop one. But you mentioned that the battery power of the Whoop is longer, so I guess you have to see which one suits best. But I think for this type of product, I think it's super nice that it's the smallest it can get, or like the most invisible, if you want it like this, product that nobody is like, oh my god, what are you wearing? Because you have this super big band on your wrist. I think it's pretty nice, pretty good designed. You can also put this pebble, like where the sensors sit, you can put it outside.
Yeah.
And then you can change to like the different bands. I mean,
yeah, I wanted to talk
logical.
about that because I think this is a point where especially design probably mattered a lot. Like imagine you have the brief to design something like that. The only thing, like from the outside, you want to have it look like super nonchalant, like not at all, like basically no design at all.
Yeah, it's pretty
But where designer comes in, I think, is actually where how the band closes and how it opens and how the tracker inside how that works, if you can remove it or not. And in that case you can actually eject it, which also opens up new methods of like putting the stuff. Like I can just imagine, because sometimes when my Whoop is just in a way and I kind of want to wear a watch instead of the Whoop, but I also don't want to miss out the tracking mechanism of the Whoop during the day. So the only thing that I can do is buy like a biceps band, so it's like under my shirt or something. But with this thing, I can imagine something like that. It's just sitting. I don't know where you can also
because you can put the
measure it.
pebble outside. You mean, and you buy a different band.
Yeah, or just
put it
3D
somewhere.
print something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
nowadays with like all these 3D printers, or I don't know, DIY people in general, they probably figure something out that you can maybe put it where your pocket is, or I don't know. Like
I mean, then it doesn't make any sense because
yeah,
it measures. But
yeah,
I know what you mean.
yeah.
Maybe you
It probably
can
has to be like
put it
in like this
somewhere.
arm region. Maybe you can put
veins.
it here on like the
like
on your neck,
like a ring around your neck. Yeah, maybe
a scarf version, bro.
Well, you have to place it like perfectly,
Yeah.
and, like wrap around the
Scarf.
times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, why not? Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, but I think it's just so simple. It seems like you look at this image and be like, yes, it's working. It looks good. It's smart. It's functional.
Yeah. Jakob just showed like the underside of it, where the mechanisms
the
popping
sensor.
out.
Yeah.
And I also think the animation of it is like super simple but super good.
Yeah. Well, for sure. And you have this one LED light that is just like, okay, I'm there. I'm not bothering you, but I'm working. I'm on, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, I think. Yeah, I have one more thing.
Pretty nice, but also, I mean, everything design-wise, everything is super similar to the Whoop. Like, if we break it down to like all these design decisions, it's like the same as the Whoop, except of that you can remove the sensor. You know?
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I mean, in general, you're super limited in these terms. It's a wristband.
Yeah.
I mean, the main focus was it's a wristband. It has to be small and it has to be individual and like this is what we talked about, like invisible on your arm as a non-technical or tech device.
Yeah, but I feel like everything
I think with that you have like super limited stuff to change stuff.
Yeah.
And I think to the Whoop, it's not that similar. I mean, it's a wristband, yes, obviously. It can track both, also obviously, and it's both of them trying not to be like this tech device.
Yeah.
But I think if you put them away and then judge it from like the differences, I think it's not super similar.
No, because look, I just forgot that you can actually also remove kind of like the sensor of the Whoop. It's just like you just remove the band.
The whole thing. Okay.
And then you have this little thing.
Okay, you just put like a watch. You just put the band out, and you have the whole sensor part.
Exactly.
Or the whole device is out.
I think, but the main difference, I think, in terms of design and like how the product looks like, it's not a huge difference, but the main difference is just in price or just what they give you for that price.
Yeah, maybe can you say how much is Whoop again?
I think
or
if you
have to buy it and then you have to subscribe, you said.
No, you just subscribe.
Okay, you
so
get
it's
this
like
one.
It's so they have 3 tiers now, and I think the lowest tier is $199 US, and the highest tier is 360 roughly for a year.
Crazy.
And I think I have the mid tier, which is around 200. But yeah, the Fitbit is $100 one-time payment, and there's no paywall for like all the good stuff like heart rate, sleep, heart rate variability, recovery, and I think even
I had it open. No, I don't. I can't find it anymore. Here, you get all the basics like sleep analysis, fitness tracking, or like how are you doing and your weight, steps. But I think the nice part is, I mean, that's all about it, right? It's your band. It's super individual. You want to have it in this color. You want to have it all day long. And the premium version of this app, where you pay monthly, I guess, it's more like this personalized fitness plans, detailed sleep that is like personalized on your sleep, and we can do like a workout routine for you. I think that's. But that makes sense because I wouldn't get the premium version. I'm super fine if the band tells me, "Oh, you slept, I don't know, 7 hours, but really you slept 5. Go to bed early today," kind of things. That would be enough.
Yeah, and I think so. It's like $10 monthly for the Gemini Health Coach. And I think what is nice about this product is, or in terms of like how they also attract a different target group like you. Like you don't really need like the workout thing. You don't really need the coach stuff. You just want to see maybe your sleep, and you can't get that with the Whoop. Like you have to buy the low tier, which is $199 a year. But with that, you just buy one time $100, and it's like yours forever.
And I think that's a pretty nice move. I think.
Yeah.
From Google, and I mean, Google is so back. I think. I mean, design wise, I think they're doing a super nice job in like everything now.
Yeah, they never left.
Yeah, they never left, but it's weird. maybe we should talk about Google more.
Yeah, it's weird because I think we just don't own anything from Google.
Yeah, that's true.
And but I think at some point there's gonna be the switch of, okay, maybe Apple's not performing well, or I don't know what's gonna happen or what has to happen that I switch to a Google
I mean,
phone
you
or like.
don't need to complete switch, do the complete switch, but it was just not on my radar.
But maybe it's gonna be this thing because
maybe I'm pretty interested, and I'm not wearing a Whoop. I never was the guy with this like I don't have an Apple Watch or something. But this looks really interesting. But I have one question here. Do you think Apple will do something similar, or do they covered everything with the smartwatch? Because I mean they have it basically, but there's a smartwatch.
I was always hoping that they do it. That's why I got an Apple Watch before I got a Whoop. But in the end, they just added like an AI assistant kind of stuff, which was super bad. And you can track your sleep, but also not really.
And you always have are you wearing your Apple Watch, or did you wear your Apple Watch for sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like for me personally, it's not a big difference if I wear a Whoop or Apple Watch.
Okay.
But some people have definitely like the barrier of like, okay, I can't wear a watch doing sleep.
And maybe that's what I mean. Maybe that's a small difference in this like really wearable armband.
True, yeah.
That you wear and you don't even recognize that you wear it for 3 days.
Yeah.
And with Apple Watch, it's maybe like like you said, like a watch you put away.
Yeah.
When you.
But yeah, I
come home.
Back to the question, like I think. I mean, maybe they're gonna drop something similar because now Tim Cook is leaving Apple as the CEO, and another guy is coming. I forgot the name,
also don't know.
But he's more like a product guy, as I heard, and he's maybe focusing a bit more on like new products, which we haven't really seen from Apple the last 10 years. I mean, here and there, but nothing like super crazy. And maybe they're gonna bring out something similar. I bet they're working on something similar. But yeah, I don't know. The Apple Watch is just too good. It would be weird if they just make another product category that's not the Apple Watch. But
I mean, I don't know where it goes. If they want to be this competitor for this range or not.
But isn't it crazy? Like Apple is probably working on so many projects, or like Google as well, and all the other big companies that you will never get to see.
Yeah, but that's so funny. And Philips as well. You have these R&D projects.
Yeah.
That are so crazy, and they probably never get out, or they get out, and that's why they like open up a new compartment and are super popular. Make a lot of money.
But I would love to just see like some of the concepts that they worked on.
That would be crazy.
But never gonna happen, I guess.
Yeah, but this is a pretty. I also like the little that it's only like this. What is it called? Like the Schnalle, the
closing thing.
Yeah, the closing mechanism on the band that you just flip it through and then the Velcro just stops. For the silicone one, how's it working there with the pin? I think.
Yeah, just like
the Apple Watch kind of reference.
Yeah.
And the other one, but this luxury thing, how's that working?
I think magnetic, probably.
Magnetic. Oh yeah, it looks magnetic. Yeah, that makes also sense. I mean, it's quite good. And if you want to wear like the luxury sleek version, I think you're not gonna wear it for sports. So it's like it should hold enough, right?
The thing is, if you look at the band, it's not that new from what Apple and Whoop is doing.
No.
You know, like there's nothing new, but I just think that they push down the price so much and open up this new target group. They actually like I'm even considering buying it, even though I have a Whoop, just because it's only in brackets, like only $100.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
I mean, it's still a lot, but
I know what you mean. It's not like trying to redefine a wristband or how is it looking or like super crazy textures or I don't know what. That's maybe also good because it's something we know. We know textile like this. We know the silicon one. We know how it might feel if you have an Apple Watch or something. That's maybe they also thought of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. I think it's pretty.
Yeah, it's gonna be
nice.
super interesting during the next years. I think what all the big tech companies are doing, especially with this AI pin and Johnny Ive and like.
Oh, I'm pretty interested in the OpenAI Johnny Ive thing if that ever.
Because
drops.
now, a quick AI discourse, but
Again,
Claude AI is going crazy right now.
Yeah, but I'm not supporting them anymore because I have a cooperation with SpaceX.
Have you ever supported them?
No. No, but they were like this independent company.
Yeah.
I read a little bit on it.
Yeah.
And now they get funded by SpaceX somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, we support Elon Musk now. It's like, okay, no.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't used Claude AI yet, but I only see like so many videos about this Claude AI design stuff that it can just design a website in seconds that looks good and design, or you can even attach it to your Figma or to what is it called, Fusion 360, and you can type in what you want,
and then
it 3D models. Like
Okay.
this is, I mean, it's probably only in like the beginning phase, and it's probably not that good. Like I hope I'm still faster than the AI model to
oh my god,
to 3D model something. But just imagine, like we always dreamed of it, of this program that can just model what you imagine.
That would be so crazy.
And yeah, I'm just hoping they're pushing it, even though like they get funded by SpaceX.
Yeah, I mean, technology-wise, it's interesting. I think Rhino also has some AI stuff going on already, or people are figuring out how to implement AI into Rhino. And yeah, I think it's crazy. I don't know if there is something already out, but
do you feel like sometimes you get behind?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Also with the Google Band, I wouldn't notice if you haven't said yesterday evening that Google released a new Fitbit Air.
Yeah, no.
I would have seen it today, maybe on
Yeah.
Instagram somehow, but
But even though I think we are pretty much going with the same pace as like I don't know, the tech develops or evolves, but even though we're pretty good at it, I feel behind. You know, like it's
crazy.
super weird because
It's crazy.
with this all AI stuff, it's moving like rapidly fast. And if I haven't looked into Claude AI yesterday, it maybe changed everything today. And I don't know, because I haven't looked into Claude. I'm like, okay, shit, what am I missing? What am I missing? And then
every day checking like 12 channels.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on?
I just hate that everything is moving so fast in this world right now. That sometimes you just have to
touch grass again.
Touch grass, yeah, for real.
Yeah, actually, as well, I just a little excursus maybe, but
yeah,
I searched something on Google or like TikTok and everywhere, and it was like what to do when, and I went to type in some more, and then it popped up what to do against boredom, and I was like, what? And then I thought again, like nothing. You have to be bored at some point because otherwise you can't do anything. You're like super. There's no space for new ideas, no space for new creativity, or like, I don't know. Be bored. It's okay.
Yeah.
I thought the same when I was younger. Oh my god, I don't want to be bored. But now I'm pretty happy when I'm sitting on the couch for 1 hour and not looking at my phone, and just starting to do random stuff.
The thing is, I don't have the feeling of boredom anymore. Like even though I sit on a couch without phone, I'm not feeling the same as I felt when I was a little child and was bored. You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Maybe we have to bring it back somehow.
Yeah, but how?
I want to be bored more.
How can we bring that back?
I don't know. Maybe we're just recovering at the time we don't do anything.
No, we definitely, because I always wanted to implement the tech-free weekend, maybe once a month. I probably couldn't do it like every weekend. I mean, I probably could, but yeah, at some point you kind of The thing is, because once you don't work a day, you kind of feel behind already. It's crazy. But I think you just have to push it through and leave the tech behind. And I think once you don't have any, I think it's mainly tech that creates this no boredom syndrome.
Yeah, no boredom syndrome. Yeah, I mean, you can always look Instagram. You always can search something.
Yeah, you can always do anything.
That's too much. But also, sometimes it's pretty good not to. I don't know how about you, but on the weekends, I'm usually now like, okay, I'm not working. I'm just doing my stuff. When I want to post something on Instagram, I'm gonna work on it. If I don't, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have a different kind of stress because you don't have a 9 to 5. But
that's the thing. Like, I mean, you go into the office 9 to 5, and like I also try to keep that up and like wake up with you and I don't know, do my stuff. But it's just different if you like work out and then it's not like somebody's telling you have to be at your desk at 9 or something is gonna happen, you know? So
something is gonna happen.
I mean, it's not in your job, but like you get the feeling that something like I have to be there at 9 or like 9:30 because otherwise my manager is, I don't know, is getting the weird feeling of like me not being productive. And that's why sometimes like during the week it's kind of like the productivity is going super low and I feel like I have to get that productivity or get that work in during the weekend.
Yeah, maybe that's rough.
Yeah, but I'm on your side. Like usually you just have to treat your self-employment as like a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah, well, maybe that's better. But I also get it. I mean, during university, I'm more like you. I'm working like somehow, and when I don't work that much on one day during the week, I'm gonna do it on the weekends. But yeah, I don't know. Can't do it.
Yeah, let's just leave the country, leave everything behind, and
get a house in Sweden somewhere and
get a house. Only bake cinnamon rolls and just live from no money. And hunting deers. Can you actually hunt deers?
No, mooses. You can hunt moose.
Actually?
Yeah.
Is it legal?
Yeah, I think you have this like legal time frame. Yeah, and then
bro, that's what I wanted to tell you.
What's a moose season?
Yeah, it's moose season
right now.
I think yes.
Yeah.
You can actually look up a live. I don't know if it's still live, but there was a live stream where you can, because the Sweden government, I think it was Sweden, they implemented or installed cameras into some woods.
Yeah, you're right.
Into some forests, and you could actually go live and see how like a moose is going through the woods.
That's crazy.
And that's something nice. Like that's something nice. It's like the same discussion that we have in Germany with this whale that got.
Oh my god.
that got stranded.
Yeah, that's true. But it's you're right. The moose season.
The moose season.
If you're ever studying Umeå, or shout out to all the Umeå guys, you can maybe make a trip, or it's like every year, to one island, and we went there when it was moose season as well.
Oh.
And it was like you can take one ferry.
Yeah.
It goes like twice a day, and then you have to stay on the island, and it's like super chill. Nothing is going on. It's like super small town, and then some houses.
Yeah.
And then you can just walk there, and you see all the hunters.
Yeah.
And we didn't saw a moose, unfortunately. Yeah.
But we have to do exactly like that's the same when I come over for your graduation.
Yeah, we can do that afterwards. Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Because
but then it's summer, I think. Then it's starting to get summer. Yeah, but also super nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not scared of the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know about the time, but I have 3 designer questions.
Yeah, let's
You ready?
I'm so ready. Yeah? I'm so ready.
Okay. First one.
Yeah.
I think I'm going with this one. Okay. You are stuck with the designer of your choice in a train, in the ICE train, the German ones, and you can be stuck super long there because the trains are super bad. Who is it, and what are you talking about?
First of all, in which section are we? Are we in the bar section?
Yeah, you're in the restaurant. You're in the restaurant train wagon.
Yeah, okay.
And he sits next to you, and you recognize him, and then who is it, and what are you talking about?
And he's like, "Are you the guy from Customer?"
Yes.
Oh
yes.
I think it's the first one I thought is Johnny Ive.
Okay,
it's like
yeah.
The one that I'm the most interested to talk to and like ask questions and like. I mean, I would say Dieter Rams, but Dieter Rams is. I don't think I can have a long conversation with him. I don't know how his state is.
I mean, maybe not in the age.
Not right now.
Yeah, I mean in general, maybe in his peak life design.
Okay. Oh, it's tough. I would still go with Johnny Ive though.
Yeah.
Because I think what I'm also interested is in how Steve Jobs worked, and like I'm sure Johnny Ive hates that question. Like, how was Steve Jobs? How was working with him? But like, I'm still interested in that, and like how he managed to push the design at Apple so far that it got so big, and that he got so big. I mean, he's a sir now.
True.
I think there are not that many designers that are sirs. So yeah,
competitive.
I'm pretty I'm pretty sure it will be Johnny Ive.
And what would you talk
in the
about?
restaurant? Yeah, first of all, if he likes a beer. First question, like, do you want
like
a beer?
German beer? Yeah.
Offer a beer, like being polite. Then he says, "No, sparkling water's fine." A cup of tea. Yeah, I think I would just ask him like these questions. What I said, like, how was it at Apple? Like, what did you do in the early stage of your design career where you'll be like, okay, this was a turning point, or what do you truly believe in is good design?
Yeah.
Like super deep questions that would open up a conversation where you end up being refreshed and being like motivated to work on yourself and evolve as a designer and improve the world. Because I really love the interview that he did with Vert. It's definitely on YouTube. There are not that many interviews of Johnny Ive. That's why it's also a person that I picked.
Do you mean this one, Stripe interview?
Stripe? Yeah, it could be Stripe.
This one?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, Stripe.
Maybe we can show that as well. It's an interview or just a conversation, 1 hour, and it's pretty good. I also watched it.
Yeah, and I think in that interview he talked about how the atmosphere in the design office should be, and like everyone is a team. And I think he puts the team in the foreground of like an individual person. Like I think he's a group leader, but he also is gathering everyone together. And I think he also talked about like having lunches together, having like events together and celebrating stuff. And I think he's a type of person that I would love to talk about like how he did it and what he thinks is like the best to manage something like that.
No, that's good.
Well, what would be your person, or who would it be?
I also would have said Johnny Ive, actually.
No, you can't say
Johnny Ive. Come on.
He's mine now.
Oh no.
He's in my restaurant. You're on the way to Munich.
No.
You're on the different.
Imagine I'm coming in as well. Yeah. And then what are you doing?
Wait, aren't you the second guy from Mittwoch?
What are you doing? No, actually, I think it's interesting. as well to ask those questions, and I also would ask him even more before Apple. I think, like his university stuff and how was the studio called? Tangerine, was it Tangerine?
Yeah, I think so.
He did before. How that was, but I also would like to ask some more. Yeah, that's the point. I don't even know the names, but from Hey, they have like different design studios, smaller ones that do like the furniture.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and I would also love to interview them. Not interview, but talk to them and see how that goes. I really want to learn more about like like not these star designers. We only have like those little names on the top,
Yeah.
And they are super good and super nice. But I also want to learn about them. But I don't know names, unfortunately, now.
Yeah.
But
same with IKEA designers.
Yeah, I saw the guy on Instagram now who did the chair.
Yes.
How's he called? Mika somehow?
I don't know, but I did the same yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I also followed him. Because I was like, okay, finally IKEA is kind of showing off the designer of their pieces, because back in the days, I mean, there was always, I think, the tag of designed by.
Yeah, here. Michael Axelsson. But I would love to talk to those guys because they're actually doing these products that have millions of sales and people love them and you see them, but you never saw the person behind. And it's super interesting, I think. Yeah, that would be my answer. But also, second question.
Wait, I would also ask Johnny Ive like about maybe some like personal questions.
Or your children.
How's your sex life going?
Okay, great.
No, not that deep, but like, I don't know, just learn a bit more about his person and not only his design philosophy. You know?
Yeah.
Because you always have to see the person behind it.
Yeah, that's true. Some personal questions today.
How was uni?
How was uni? You also didn't sleep for 1 week? Second one.
Yeah.
What's the most obvious hint that a person is working in industrial design, but he didn't told you before, or she didn't told you before? So you meet a person, and it's like, you're
industrial
design. What? How do you know this?
I think it's probably how he looks at objects, and if he or she takes like weird photos, or like is looking at like objects like, okay, how is that manufactured? Like, okay, this is metal, and like, I feel like at some point a designer is just looking weird at stuff, and it's like, okay, yeah, just like analyzing products in general or scenarios. I think that's the main
answer.
I think that's like the general thing. But there are also like little hints, like maybe always having a sketchbook with you. So not every designer has that, but I think a lot of designers have at least a pen with them, or I don't know, just maybe the designer beanie. But I think that aged a bit too quick.
Yeah. But you're right with this photo taking and analyzing. You're on a fair and somebody's taking a picture of this kind of detail at some chair or something, then okay, this is an industrial design.
He's a fucking
here like the edge is like yeah,
it's so true. Just like every normal guy or person in general is like, what is this guy doing there? Just taking a picture of like, I don't know, the doorstep or something.
Yeah.
But super, super detailed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But what would be your take?
I don't know. I actually should have thought about that before I ask you, because I don't have any idea. I think this is a good take, but I only recognize because you said it now. Yeah. But it's mainly this analyzing stuff, maybe, but also how they talk, or if you imagine you sit in a coffee place or something, or somewhere random, and they just look a little bit too long at the interior or like the lamps in the ceiling or something. Yeah, I mean, as you said, but it's yeah, pretty rough. Or they open the Instagram and just first thing you see is like a super nice rendering, then you're like, okay.
Design burger.
Design burger. Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
And
fair enough.
Now the last one. What would most likely be the designer's cause of death? A. Perfectionism. B. Sleep deprivation. C. A quick design change. Or D. Last minute renderings.
And I can only answer one.
Or all of them.
Yeah. Wait, what was C?
A quick design change.
Oh no, what was D?
Last minute renderings.
Wait, what was B?
Sleep deprivation is like
okay,
no sleep.
No sleep. Yeah, I think. I mean, cause of death is. I mean, you can't die from.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah,
funny question.
But if it would be me, I think perfectionism is gonna kill me.
It's already close.
It's super close at the moment, but
yeah, I thought the same.
Yeah, I mean that's like the obvious designer death.
Yeah.
Designer dead in hotel.
Perfectionism killed him again.
Killed him again.
Oh, no.
Another designer that got killed by perfectionism. What would it be for you? The same?
Yeah, same actually, I think. I mean, a quick design change is also quite crazy because it could also cause sleep deprivation.
Yeah. For me, also in uni, or I mean in general, the last minute rendering also killed me.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it killed my sleep, it killed the presentation in the end, like everything.
Yeah, everything. And then also it goes together when you do perfectionism and you do last minute renderings.
Yeah,
it's also not going good together.
Yeah, no, it's the worst. The worst connection you can have.
Yeah. But I think perfectionism is it's good
not that
somehow.
deep. Not that deep.
Not that deep. Yeah, sometimes good, but I think it's really not a good thing to have in creative fields, like completely.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not too big of a thing, then I think it's fine.
Yeah, of course you want to do something good and nicely. But I think if you're too perfectionistic, I have no clue if that is a word, but because when you too much thinking about that and not even starting to work, then I think it's not good. Or you don't stop working on one thing because it's also not good.
Yeah,
that's then when it's
that's
when it's not good.
Nice that you mention it because that's I feel like a struggle that a lot of creative influencers have, me included. Like I don't want to call myself influencer, but like I'm in this like media space because once you get better at especially filmmaking or scripting your videos or I don't know the idea behind it, you always want to be better and better each video, and it goes hand in hand with like views. Like you always want to get more views. But at some point you're so perfectionistic.
Oh my god, man.
I hope that's the word, but like at some point you want to do it so good that you don't release it anymore because you think it's not worth enough, you know? And at some point you don't work on that video anymore because you think in the process, okay, it's not worth sharing. And I feel like that's a bad thing that happens at the moment. I mean, I try to not do it that much, but even though you try it, you still feel like this urge of like, okay, I can't post it because I want to keep the quality high. But in the end, not posting anything is just making a huge impact on your like how the numbers go and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I want to kind of go back to the middle section where it's like I'm happy with the video, I'm happy with how it turned out, and even though it doesn't get that many views, I'm like happy that I did it. And yeah.
Yeah, I see.
It's a tough world.
A tough one. But it's
yeah, especially for creators, because once a video doesn't get a lot of views, you think the whole thing is shit, you know? Like,
okay, I don't have that really, but
yeah, but I think it's once you, I don't know, hit a video with 1 million views, and
okay, yeah, maybe
you think the video behind it or the product or whatever you're showing wasn't or isn't that good in the beginning for you, and then it hit that like milestone of like a lot of views, you think, okay, the product is good out of nowhere, you know? Like,
yeah, okay, I see.
And it's the other way around as well. Like, once you think the product is super nice and it doesn't get that much attention, you think the product is shit.
Yeah, okay. I don't know about that one. I usually feel
the same.
No, I'm pretty in the designing process or in the end when I do it for myself or university or like working or something. Then I'm already thinking if it's good or bad for me. I for example, I kept the project super long gone, and now I posted it on Instagram because I didn't really like it. But actually, it was a nice project in terms of prototyping and see how it is in physical space and have something out of my comfort zone designed, something bigger. Not like usually these consumer sized things, but still the concept is not really what I like. And so I just found what I liked in this project. So that's why I put it out now.
Yeah.
And yeah, usually it's in the process I'm thinking if I like it or not. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. But maybe I also didn't hit the video with like 2 million views yet. So
yeah, I don't know if that is like the deal breaker, but I think once you take it a bit more serious, like at some point money is coming in and then you kind of have to take it a bit more serious. And I think once that I don't know, I feel like in the beginning you're just free and you just post whatever you want because you kind of want to share it. And now I feel the sense of there has to be a message, there has to be like something there, the hook has to be good, that has to be good. And like there's so many questions that I asked before even doing this project that I will maybe even not start that project, you know? And back then I was in that zone, okay, yeah, what's gonna happen? I just want to show like my friends what's happening, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, now it's a business.
Now it's a fucking business.
Fucking
shit. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
It's part of life, you know.
Yeah, that's true. But besides that, I think we covered everything. What you want in this episode.
I got a recommendation of the week though. Still. I mean, I already recommended, but iPod.
Oh,
guys, buy an iPod. It doesn't have to be like the iPod Classic. That's probably overhyped now.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much.
Like everyone has the iPod Classic, but maybe you have enough money to get it. I bought the iPod 7 Nano 7, I think, generation. It's like the latest one that came out with Bluetooth, actually. And bro, I gotta tell you, it's like such a game changer if you listen on that iPod instead of the iPhone. Because on the iPod, you can't do anything than listening to something and maybe checking the time.
Yeah.
And especially like when you're outside or like doing some creative stuff, it just helps me to get the creative brain out and
boredom.
Yeah, get the boredom
in.
Get the boredom in, the creative brain out on the paper. And yeah, just want to recommend to get an iPod or I don't know, just a dumb device that only can play music. And go outside, enjoy the summer, and meet up with your friends and stay healthy and buy the Google Fitbit.
This is not a paid ad, by the way.
But Google, we would love to. We would love to.
Can you send us some for free?
Yeah. Or maybe sponsor the next episode.
Oh, we will see. Yeah, but that's for that episode. I hope you're good. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, wherever you listen. Apple Podcasts, I don't know. Watch the YouTube stuff if you're super bored. And yeah, see you next time.
And if you're not bored, also watch it.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye-bye.